or not legal uniform?
No, I didn't, and that's a fair enough question. You know, I'm not familiar with all the versions of military regalia and when they can be worn and when not. I now understand that he is as part of special ops. I suppose the question for me at the time was not whether, you know, he was entitled to wear the uniform, but the image of someone who's dressed like a soldier, that's how I see that, is appearing in public making the statements that he was. But I've explained that my response to that was a complex one. It was one that gave him also, I think, due credit. You know, I might mention to you, apart from issues around constitutionality and so forth, you will recall, actually, that in the liberation movement, this whole question of the relationship between the armed wing and the civilian leadership was always a live question. And we were very clear that the army was subject, that the political leadership, the elected political leadership was in charge. So we didn't have a tradition in our movement anyway, as I understand it, of militarism. It can happen in liberation movements, but we rejected that view. You know, my sensibilities go back a long way on this matter. But if the issue is, what is my attitude to General Mkhwanazi? You know, I've watched him. I've met him in private. I've watched him in public. I've met him in meetings. He's a well-trained, professional police officer who's in a position of leadership in the police service. And it looks to me like, you know, he's among the most impressive, at least as he presents himself in discussion. When he's appeared before you, when he's appeared before Malanga, he's got substance, he's got knowledge and expertise. So, but I cannot say that the issue that concerned me and which I raised is no longer a concern. I'm explaining why, and I stick by that.